So we have, so we have Gus Rahim here from Ontario Truck Driving School. How are we doing today, Gus?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Good. So tell us what you guys do a lot of stuff from truck training to heavy equipment to all kind of corporate training. Give us an idea, give us an overview of what Ontario Truck Driving does and what the history is when it started.
Ontario Truck Driving School started around 1978, basically doing car training, and then within a few years we started the truck training, and then a few years after that we started the heavy equipment. Wow. And then from there we also do forklift, buses, working at heights, so a lot of safety courses came up after that.
Yeah, and I always tease you guys that wherever you found somebody that was interested in your company, you opened a location, because you have locations everywhere. I tease about that. Give us an idea of how many locations you have across Ontario.
Right now we're up to 10 locations. We're just looking at Brampton right now, trying to get it up and running, but we run anywhere from Owen Sound all the way to Hamilton to Brampton, mostly this side of Toronto. Right.
Okay. So you're everywhere, as they say, and I know I've been at your locations in Windsor and Niagara. Probably we're in London right now. Which is it? London your largest location?
London is the largest, and London is also the head office for all locations.
Right. But Niagara is, I think, would that be considered your second largest location? Because I know you have a lot of stuff there.
Niagara is also a big location, and Hamilton is getting up there as well.
Okay.
So that's probably the second or third largest.
Now, one of the things that you guys pride yourself in is the heavy equipment part, because not only is it just training somebody on a bulldozer or something, but you guys have a whole system where the people driving the dump trucks can, they get a chance to do all of this. You've got your own gravel pit out back. Is it the same for all locations, or?
Actually, we moved heavy equipment to the London location because we weren't able to copy the same thing at other locations. So in London we have over 33 acres behind us.
Yeah.
So we have it set up for grading, digging basements, surveying, even load securement, flow training. Right. It's all done at one location. It's right behind our office.
Okay, and so if somebody's looking to start a career as a driver or in the construction field, they can reach out to any of your locations, but depending on the course they take, they may have to travel or go to a certain location?
Most of the locations, almost all the locations, they offer truck training at that location. Right. If they wanted to include any heavy equipment, then the heavy equipment portion may have to be done in London.
Right.
We did it for the same reason. We want to make sure it's done proper, and we have the proper facility for it.
Right. And what about the school bus stuff? Because you guys train and coach, and also in school bus. Are those available at all locations as well?
Yeah, the school bus, not in every location. Okay. Right now we have them in London, Hamilton, Niagara, and I think Brantford, Kitchener, they can also offer the same training.
Okay, great. So give us an overview. So I don't have my license. Someone told me how awesome truck driving is. You believe that, right? Okay, good. just someone told me how awesome truck driving is, and I want to get my license. What is the steps that I should take? I probably start with your website, I guess. Is that where I would start, or what would I do?
We'd like them to give us a call, and then we set up an interview. We would go through the different packages that we have. A lot of the jobs right now are in trucking, so we try to steer them towards the AZ license. We have also a job bank on our website, which we have a lot of the live jobs on there. Usually when companies call us for drivers, we ask them to go on that on our website and submit a job. That way the graduates or students, they can see it, they can apply directly to the employer. So that's very effective for us. Okay. We want to make sure also they're the right fit for the job. We explain everything about what's expected from them, whether they can cross the border or not, whether we can match them with an employer, either way. And also we steer them towards funding. Right now, there's funding for people who are laid off.
Right.
It's called Second Career. And if they're not able to get funding, then we might steer them a different way.
Okay, so you've got to you make sure that they're clear that this is the career that they want, and so once then you guys help them with getting their license as far as they've got to go and get the written part done first, or can they start the course and kind of do that in between?
There are prerequisites. One of them is they have to have a grade 10 English or higher, or they do an English written test, and then from there they have to get a medical. And then after the medical, they study the book and go in and do the written test.
Right.
The thing with all of our schools, we do our own air brakes, so certified by the Ministry of Transportation to do the air brake Z endorsement. So we do that part in-house. And then once they've done the written for the A license, then they can come in and we can take care of it from there.
Okay, so that's great. So let's just talk about your corporate training for a minute. You guys do corporate training, which is not necessarily bringing the team in here unless they want to, but you actually go to their location. Is that correct?
Yeah, corporate training, we've been working with quite a few companies where some of them, they decided to allow us to do the pre-hire road test instead of them doing it. It makes a lot of sense. It's a third-party testing. They're not questioned on why and why not they hired a person. Second, and it gives them the availability. We have, like I mentioned, 10 locations. So if they have somebody applying from whatever city that we have a branch, they can we can do the test there. So that way we can do it usually within a couple of days.
Okay.
You get an appointment and then test that person, and then send the results right away to them.
Right.
Other things like defensive driving. Even if they want to send somebody in just to do a driver assessment,
Right.
just to give them a better idea of where they are, where we can help them, or maybe just to give them a pat on the back that they're a good driver.
Right. Okay. Good. So, and I assume the process is fairly similar. If somebody's interested in corporate training, they reach out to you guys either through email or the phone, and then you guys go through the particulars of what they're requiring. So you can customize programs for companies?
Oh, for sure, yeah. We get calls sometimes. They want to do, let's say, hours of service. They want to do defensive driving, or they want to do pre-trip inspections. We might be able to combine all of that together, let's say, on a one day, or sometimes they may want a half a day. So we try to customize it accordingly.
Okay, so what's the best place for people to start to find out about you? Your website? Where should we go?
The website would be the best. They can send us an email or even call the 800 number on the website, and it will be redirected to the proper person who will contact them and then start the process.
Okay, so you can learn all about Ontario Truck Driving School at otds.com. I know your website better than you do. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that.